Same, Ben Ben. Feel like I need to sneeze. Good afternoon, guys. Sorry I'm a little late. I've been having to fight with my capture card. It's not been wanting to do its job. Meaning, you know, I gotta plug it 2 or 3 times and plug it back in before I stream. Oh, that's fun. I don't want you guys picking up sound from my microphone for the background music. There we go. Let me turn this down a smidge. Also go. Sorry about that. Usually I do that before. But I've been dumping this morning, I guess. Okay, new spawn seems to be the Rattata. Well, I didn't get an excellent on that, but maybe it'll catch either way. Oh, nice. I still haven't started any of my books. Maybe I'll manage that this afternoon. I'm considering a week off. Not this week, but not this coming week, but the week after, the week of the 21st. Honestly, more so I can try and get as much of this done as possible before it starts getting so hot I don't want to work on it, because the fun thing about Afghans is once they get so big, you're underneath them. And like I said yesterday, I can hold it over my brother-in-law and sister's heads until they bring me trailer tires. They want $300 worth of blanket, they can bring me something in exchange. One lone spice from steak I finished earlier. Quit, you idiot. I don't know what you're doing, but quit. The cat jumped into the closet early this morning where I keep his food so Stella don't get into it. And landed on his food bowl and just completely knocked it all over into the floor. So he's been a pain in my butt this morning because for most of the morning I have refused to clean it up and been making him eat his food off the carpet. I swept in there the other day because he did more or less the exact same thing. Knocked his food off the dresser I have set in the closet. And it spilled his food all over the floor, and it wasn't such a large amount that I felt I was wasting much when I swept it up. That is not your bed. It was cute as heck you sleeping on it yesterday, but that is also still not your bed. It is not, I'm sorry. You can't keep it, it's not Pin Pin's bed. It is sister's blanket. That is only going to be a king-size blanket because they have trailer axles. Yes, I'm being petty about this, you guys. A king-size blanket is like 100 inches by 108 inches. It's not tiny. I've made a California king-sized one for my dad. It is not tiny. It is 17 pounds of yarn. And it took me 350 hours to doodads. This one will be a little smaller, but not much. I didn't work on it at all yesterday. I've been trying to do at least an inch on one side a night, but I didn't do anything on it yesterday. Come here, little dude. Okay, that is a female. I was getting my hopes up a great bit there for a second that I had it, but that is female. I think that's a female. I'll double check in a moment. It should still be there. Yeah, that's female, but I'm gonna get rid of her, so I stopped thinking she's a male. There we go. Sorry, honey. You were the one female in a decent string of male-only spawns so far this morning, which is much better than yesterday morning where I spent 15 minutes getting only female Nidoran spawns. This one was an accident. I do that a lot. Just walk right into them as they spawn up under my feet. Yeah, is my male Nidoran luck over with for a few minutes? No, there we go. Here's another. All right, Hoppy boy. Button is also not a shiny. Dang you, little dude. I probably used most of my shiny luck getting the females fairly quickly. No, let's not have a repeat of yesterday where I broke my chain on a Rattata 16 encounters in. That sucked. Why so many mice? Rats? But why so many rodents there all meted in the middle? Because I've never 100% certain if Rattata are actually mice or actually rats. Oh, here we go. There we go. everybody had a good evening. I had a pretty good one. And I actually went to bed before like 1 o'clock. And I don't even mean to stay up till like 1 o'clock when it happens. I just look down at the clock and oh look, it's 1 o'clock. And it's like, oh my god. So maybe I might be getting a little bit of a sleep schedule back. I can't help it. It's so nice and peaceful at night. It's nice and quiet. The cat's usually laying in the living room, either looking out a window or asleep on his cat bed. Stella's either asleep on the bed or romping outside on the run. Let's get away from that Sphero real fast. I did hear a rumor earlier that there's supposedly going to be at least 235 Pokemon in Legends ZA. The rumor being that Zygarde is 235, which is always possible, you know, that they might add a couple mythicals and whatnot after it. But that sounds like a good number. I wish it was a smidge higher, if this is true. But I can't complain about 235. That's not too bad. That's a little less than Legends Arceus. Of course, we'll have to wait another May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Another 8-ish months to find out completely. Actually, yeah, about 8 months exactly, I think. I don't remember what day I have this slated to come out in my head, but it'd be the week before Thanksgiving. Which is when they usually come out. And we always start getting leaks about a week before, so... I got him in midair. Ha! I don't know what's so amusing about catching them when they're like jumping to get away from you. But I think it's funny. Doesn't matter which one of you I catch, but it is nice having two up on the screen. It's nice out already this morning, but that breeze is just a little cool. It's nice. I actually kind of like it that way. I like it when it's nice and warm, but the breeze has that little bit of chill to it. Oh wow, just all sorts of Nidoran, and of course I run into the one Rattata in the grass patch. Here we go, fellas. So many Nidoran. Oh, nothing new had spawned in yet. Oh well. It'll be okay. I am hoping to get at least lucky enough to get one today. One shiny, that is. I don't need all three. Just one of them would be nice. One today and one tomorrow, and then like one Monday or something. Would be the preferable way for this hunt to go. But we'll see if it actually goes that way. It is extremely possible I get nothing today, I get one tomorrow, I get nothing for 2 days. That it takes me week and a half to get 3 shiny Nidoran. It took me that long to get 2 shiny Spearow. Because the second one was stubborn. Hey, buddy. You good, baby? You moving to your bed? I gotta refluff your pillows and stuff later. My dog has a bed at the end of the desk here. Just down there. So she hops between it and my bed, and the chair in the living room, and the chair in the bedroom. She has plenty of places to sleep. What was that throw? There we go, much better. So many of these little dudes right now. Of course, I sent Professor Oak what must have been almost like 2,000 Spearow the other day. Well, all together. When I was cleaning out my Pokemon boxes before catching female Nidoran. A ridiculous amount of frickin' Spearow. Oh, don't need that Rattata. Hi, Spearow. See ya, barbecue wings. Here we go. Okay, I did run into the male. I was a little worried there that I might have clipped the female Nidoran a bit. Bouncing a Pokeball off his forehead. Or I guess it would probably be off his horn. But like Nidoran and like Rhyhorn, any Pokemon with a horn on its head, you probably want to try catching from the side. Hi, Pin Pin. Spearow's new spawn in. That blanket is still not your bed, as cute as you were sleeping on top of it yesterday. I'm surprised you didn't fall off when you woke up. I turned to look out the window and he's just laying on top of this folded up blanket. And how he's managed not to tilt himself over, because it is literally just a blanket on a big candy bowl full of yarn. That didn't work very well. It's like, dude, you're gonna try to get up and you're gonna spill both yourself and the blanket on the floor, and somehow he managed not to. Cat bones for you, I guess. no, don't give me a new sky spawn, but it happens. Kind of the sucky thing about hunting after you beat the game is all the Pokemon that spawn up in the air. They take away a bit from the Pokemon that spawn on the ground. But I also don't have any more aerial spawns to worry about, so everything I need from now on spawns in the grass or in caves. Ding! But I don't need a female Nidoran. Ladies, I appreciate your presence here today. Please leave. Oh, there we go. So I've been watching like a ton of thrifting shorts on like YouTube and stuff. And now I want to go thrifting so bad. Not even for like looking for hidden treasures to resell or anything. I'd love to be able to hit up just a couple of big thrift stores to see if I could find like Pokemon toys or anything. 'Cause I used to have a nice sized collection of Pokemon toys. Ideally, I would love to start slowly but surely collecting stuff to go in my trailer. I would honestly love to be able to put aside a tote. I say a tote. 3 or 4 totes. One for like kitchen stuff, one for bathroom stuff, maybe 2 for bathroom stuff because I have 2 bathrooms. One for like living room things. That way I can start getting just like a bunch of little stuff together here and there as I have money and as I find it, and then, you know, when we get the trailer out here and fixed and ready to be moved into and all that fun stuff, I could just have it there ready. My dad jokes, he's like, you're gonna have it full of stuff before you even move in. It's like, there's a closet. And it's like, and I'd like to go through some of the stuff I have out in totes in the garage to, you know, be like, okay, I want to keep this to put in here, you know, keep this, sell this in a yard sale, so on and so forth. Just sort through stuff and make it quick and easy, because I have a few, like, plates and cups and stuff already. That, you know, that are like in a hope chest in the back bedroom. So, you know, I'd love to be able to like take the kitchen, and I have a few little kitchen decor items and whatnot. I'd love to be able to take that stuff and fit it in there and, you know, either set it in that back closet, because I figure that could be one of the quicker rooms to get finished. And be like, well, you know, now the stuff is here. All I have to do is pull the totes out and put it up and take the empty totes and set them in the shed. And then we have them there to use for whenever we need them. Sorry, I'm going off into this again. We don't have it yet, but I'm still excited for it, which I guess is a good thing. You know, that because Dad said he talked to the owners like yesterday, and they said that there was no big huge rush to get it moved. You know, they didn't want to try and start building the cabin up there, which is why we're getting it. They want like a cabin up there, so they're like, hey, you can have this if you want it. So, you know, And they're like, we don't need to worry about getting it moved till winter, but I would like it moved sooner. You know, so I can get it clean, and I can start keeping it clean, and any mold or anything, because the roof is a little water damaged, I can start working on filling it out, and there are a bunch of little things I would be able to do semi right away. And it's like I've told him, it's like, look, it's like I expect maybe to be moving into this next summer at the earliest if I'm extremely lucky. It's like, I'm not, oh my god, we're gonna get this and I need to be in it this fall. It's like, no, I'm not in that much of a rush. It's like, I want to get it so we can just start working on it and stuff. Because having it here is more of a motivation for me to get off my butt and get stuff done than it sitting up where it currently is. And it's such a nice little trailer. I mean, it needs a little TLC because it's sat empty for a couple of years. It looked like they were actually renovating it when they moved. I don't know if there was a death up there. If they were renovating and like one of the family members who lived in it passed or something, so the other one moved or whatnot. I've not dug into its history. I'm not that worried. But having it down here, you know, parked where it's gonna stay, ready to go, is motivation for me to get it clean, work on getting a little more money to fix it up and stuff. His dad talks about it, and I don't make a lot compared to what he makes. And he was sitting there, he's like, well, I need to get this and I need to get this, and it's like, Dad, you ain't gotta get every single thing yourself. It's like, I'm gonna see about getting more places to clean weekly so I can earn money and put some of it aside for bills, some of it aside for this. Like, I'm going to help. I want to do the paint and the floors and whatever I can, you know, to help pay for here. Chip in as much as humanly possible for me. Like, I could paint 90% of the bedrooms by myself. 90% of the rooms by myself. It would actually be the ceiling that would give me trouble because it's slightly vaulted. It's one of those just gradual kind of little V-shaped ceilings that they don't do the flat ceiling across the entire thing. It just goes up with the roof. So, but like, the only thing I'd probably need help with would be painting that. And I say this because my dad is six foot something. He's a head taller than me, and like all my sisters, none of us got his height. Dang it. So, like, I could stand in a chair and get some of the ceiling, but he could stand in a chair and probably get most of it. And actually, when I say this, I'm imagining lining it, you know, so it looks nice. Actually, ceilings would probably be about the first thing we'd paint, because I could take a roller and paint a ceiling. I'm not incapable. I've done it before. Because these would just be simple white ceilings, more than likely. Then every room in that house other than a closet is going to be something other than one. Well, closets, because there's 2 rooms, 2 closets. The closets can stay white. Every other room is getting painted a color. Or mostly a color. It just depends on how we do things. Oh, my boys, won't one of you be blue? I think that was an excellent catch, even without the ring. Whew. Can I get another boy, please? I did not get another boy. I got another rat. And another lady. Oh, there we go. There's me a boy. Alright, another boy down. Oh, hey, I'm to 150. Which means I'm 2 behind in my count. That would make that 166. I think it just ran into the Rattata. Also, excuse my coughing. It's just allergies. That kind of gunky stuff that likes to cling to the back of your throat. Lovely. Alright, can we get a new spawn? Okay, it's another regular Nidoran. That's fine. I about called him a Rattata. I'm getting my species confused. Yay, got him. His music sounds kind of like something I would expect from, like, Stray. Which is about the only video game I've seen in the past couple of years, because I don't play, like, the Cyberpunk games or anything. I don't even play Stray. I watched Jacksepticeye and Super Butterbuns play it. I should get it though, because I have a computer that should run it. I should stick it on my wish list. This is one of those games that came out back when I had a laptop that could barely run most modded Minecrafts. Oh, okay then. Hi, big boys. Oh. I need the Nidorans in one of the games where we get sizes because I want to see a tiny Nidoking. Like, I know Nidoking probably isn't super huge, you know, it's not like 7 or 8 feet tall, but it's one of those Pokemon that kind of grows huge in your brain. Like, when you picture it, you don't picture it as being person-sized, you always picture it as being, like, bigger than an adult. So I need to see, like, a tiny one that comes up to, like, your shoulders or something. mean, look, Tiny Lucario comes up to like your waist in Scarlet and Violet, and it's fantastic. I have a friend who absolutely adores tiny Pokemon. And she calls her Tiny Lucario Little Man. You guys can't hear her. My dog is laying behind me snoring. You're getting some good sleep, baby. Well, that was a miss. Much better. Not an excellent throw, but a better one at least. Thank you. Should really check how I'm doing on candies. Let's see here, candies. Okay, yeah, I got a pretty good amount of candies here, don't I? Might go sell those here in a minute or two. Okay. No new Nidoran spawns. Let's go sell candies real fast and come back. Really? I shouldn't be surprised, but somehow I am. No, that's the gym. I don't need to go up. Not today. I'm not doing the gym today. I forget that they cut that off. Because it used to be you could, like, go around in a circle. I'm just going to pop another lure now, seeing how... It'll probably run out by the time I get back to hunting, but that's okay. I can pop another one. So I think it's kind of funny that the kid who's the Meowth master is standing in a Pokemart. Do you guys ever have those dreams where, like, you swear you've had this dream before, to an extent, like the setting to you is familiar? I had one of those last night. Okay, I'm not gonna restock on Pokeballs. I will use up the rest of my Pokeballs, then I will use up my Premier Balls, and then it's basically just Great Balls and Ultra Balls from here on out, because I'll be to that point with the end strength with Pokemon, where Pokeballs just won't be doing as well. Fresh start. Kind of. It was kind of nice though to clear out everything that had spawned in. You know, I know the anime did a couple of episodes with Nidoran, you know, being in love because they're male and female, but I would have loved to have seen an episode of Pokemon where, like, Ash fought twins who used Nidoran, and they were like brother and sister instead. like it'd be a fun way to do a Nuzlocke, actually. A team Nuzlocke, where you can only use Pokemon that have like gender differences or different forms. You'd have to use like male and female Nidoran, Pokemon like Floette or Squawkabilly or excuse me, Wurmple, Wormadam, Eevee you could, of course, because multiple evolutions. Of course, there'd be no way to actually do that because you'd be stuck with starters that would have a regular and a... Well, I guess you could. Yeah, you could do that with Scarlet and Violet because you can put a Pokemon into Legends Arceus and like evolve it into the Hisuian evolution and then stick it back in Legends Arceus. Oricorio would be another one you could use. Probably not the Paradox Pokemon because that seems a bit too easy. But if you could get one to transfer in, a roaming in chest form Gimmighoul. Plusle and Minus. Oddish. Oddish you could use because it has 2 different evolutions. Basculin you could. Just regular Basculin, though. You couldn't evolve it. Well, actually, no. You could use a white Basculegion. One would just have to get a male and the other a female. Lilligant you could use. Zorua or Zoroark. Rowlett. Meowth you could, because you do get the Galarian Meowth from the one teacher. Dragonite spawned in. Paladin, actually that might be a fun idea to do eventually. Or to propose. Be a Soul Link, but it'd be forms instead of instead of types. Or catches. I kept thinking they had to be the same type. They can't be the same type. That's how those work. I think Nidoran was our spawn in. Ooh, that hurts a little bit. I'm sorry yesterday's stream was so wonky. It just happens every once in a while. There we go, excellent. I gotta laugh at my dad. I suggested something for dinner last night that we had everything for at the house, so we didn't have to go out. And he decided he wanted burgers. So we ended up going out, and he needed a pop, so we stopped by the store, and I needed to get dog treats and cat food, and Plum forgot to grab my wallet so I could get dog treats and cat food. So the dinner we're having tonight, which would have been last night, we didn't have to go out, means we still have to go out today because I need things. he gonna have to suck it up. He don't mind going to town like once a day to get dinner and stuff. We don't tend to major shop a lot. Like, we won't go in and do one big shopping trip for most of the month. We live so close to town and like maybe 4 minutes away from the grocery store. We just drive there. On occasion, if I get a good check, I will actually go and buy like $150 or so worth of food. It's generally mostly meat. Sorry about that. Meat and like easy to fix stuff, so we can just do like quick lunches and whatnot. Need to clean out the fridge again. We got a bunch of lunch meat and stuff that's been in there since like February that I need to toss. There we go, there's a fellow. Excuse me. Watch this dude, Minecraft video earlier of this dude who got into this guy's server and like was doing hacks and stuff because the guy who owned the server was kind of an asshole. He's like, oh, this is the least pay-to-win server there is, and he's literally a pay-to-win server because he has the stuff, special stuff you can get, but it costs like a ridiculous amount. Like, yes, I've seen like commands and extras and stuff go, you know, up to like $100, I think is the most I've ever seen, and then there's the server money and whatnot. But oh my god, this dude for like his biggest pack of the best cheats and what, I wanted like $500 for it. Like, no. So this dude got on and worked his way, and he didn't quite make admin, but he made a builder. So he paid off an admin. So he got in and he like started grieving spawn and inviting everyone else to grieve spawn and giving them creative so they could grieve spawn, and it was just kind of funny. I mean, it was fine. They reset the server and, you know, to the last like backup and whatnot, so no real damage done, but it was kind of funny watching this dude panic. Oh my god, my server, I put so much time into this server, I put 1,000 hours in the spawn, and it was a spawn download that the dude's like, he did not, he goes, I found this the village he used for his spawn area, the download for it. If you want to run a server a little bit, I probably never would, but not myself. I would pay for a server for like the server space, and then have friends keep up with it and stuff, because I've done that before. But you know, I've built a spawn for another friend's server once. I feel bad. We never get on and play the Minecraft hype. Okay, just someone the Minecraft hype after the warden was added has just not come back yet for the majority of the friend group. Okay, now I have almost too many male Nidoran. Okay, the Dragonite is the new spawn in. That looked like a female Nidoran, unless it's gonna be a shiny. Why should it be the shiny? But all I could see was blue. Nope, just a female. Just a little lady. That's fine. Little ladies are welcome here. I just won't be catching them. Crust from my glasses. Why am I going off? Oh. No, game. I don't think I'll be back to you. You were fun for a bit, but... I think one of the male Nidorans was the new spawn in. Sometimes you just gotta bobble your head to the capture motions. Okay, another fellow. Let's grab this dude here before he wanders off. Kind of funny that the Nidoran male line stays all blue with its shinies, but the female Nidoran, for some reason, the Nido Queen is green. Like, it's not a too horrible a shade of green or anything, but for whatever reason, they dropped the purple with her. I should be getting paid soon. Excuse me. There we go. There's me a boy. Hi, lady. Hi, tiny lady. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Allergy season. Ah! I'm not gonna lie, I might have to blow my nose in a minute. I will get up and go do that though. I'm not gonna make you guys listen to me blow my nose. Stubborn little cuss. Ugh. I hate sneezing 3 or 4 times in a row. Yeah, oh. Okay then, the gang's all here, I guess. Guys, I need one of your gang to be blue, please. Well, that sure ain't gonna be blue. That Dragonite, that's gonna be green. Hi, Bob. Yeah. I hope you've had a good week so far. Mine's not been too bad. Ding, coffee's done. I don't know why I say that. I don't drink coffee. Dad drinks coffee, but I do not. Let's not accidentally catch that Rattata. I don't need to break this chain. On a Rattata of all things. Again. Whew. It could be worse. It could be better, but it could be so much worse. Yeah. I've been kind of hoping this hunt would be a little bit faster, kind of like the female Nidoran was, but no. It's not been as fast as I'd hoped it would be, but that's okay. Oh, there we go. Here we go, thank you. I remember in one of the rumors for Gen 8 being that there were going to be regional Nidoran forms. And everybody thought we were going to get to see them during the 24-hour live stream, but it turned out to just be Galarian Ponyta. Excuse me. You know, I'd kind of like to see a Mudbray and Mudsdale form that is like water type, like water ground or something. You can base him on Kelpies. New spawn on the ground, please. Okay, there we go. Let's catch this dude though before he wanders off and despawns. I just love it when they're wiggly enough you just can't catch them in the first couple of Pokeballs. There we go, thank you. It's been so nice this week. As much as I enjoy rainy days, a rainy week just does not do it. Stella was so mad that we didn't get to walk for like 4 or 5 days last week because it was just semi-constantly raining. I just look at her like, look, I can't help it. I'm not going outside in this weather. I said, at least it's not snowy and you're stuck in the house for 2 weeks. Because that does happen. She likes the rain a lot more than she likes snow. I did not mean to run into that Spearow. Okay, alright, I get it, I'll catch you. There we go. You'll be back, okay. Alright, I'm gonna check this next spawn in, pause the game, and go blow my nose. Okay, not a shiny. I'll be back in just a moment, guys. Allergies. Alright, I can breathe a little bit easier. At least until I sneeze the next 3 or 4 times. Lovely. If I was a tea drinker, this would be my time of year, but I'm not. Like, the only time I have legit sat down and drank, like, anything close to an actual cup of tea, it was chocolate milk boba tea. I think that Dragonite might have been the new spawn in. Or is that it? No, that's a Charizard. Sorry about that. You know, I do have quite a few things of hot chocolate, though. I guess I could do some hot chocolate to help get rid of the gunk in my throat. I feel like if I drank tea, I would be one of those people who like needed an embarrassing amount of sugar to drink it. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. There we go. Sorry about that. It's lovely. In spring and fall, it's pollen. In summer, it's just so freaking hot you feel like you're breathing in through a wet washcloth the entire season. And in winter, my sinuses are so dry I'm getting bloody noses. There's just not a season that agrees with my sinuses. Or my ability to breathe. So that could also be living in a smoker's house like my entire life. Go take a hot shower and hack up some gunk. Hey, there's a boy. My boy, there we go. I was about to say, separate yourself a little bit, please. I'm gonna end up losing my voice again towards the end of the stream, like I was yesterday. I don't know what number I'm shooting for today. Just see where I am in about an hour. There was no avoiding him. I might as well just despawn him. Alright, regular bull. Hi, Rattata. Where did you come from? Have you just been lingering on the other side of the screen this entire time waiting to ambush me when I tried to encounter a Nidoran? I'm gonna go get this one up here, just out of spite. What is it with me and rats today? Go away, Rattata. I'll be glad when I can move on and be tired of running into other things. It's big Nidorans. They're probably like small Nidorino sized. There's one behind. I should be at 218. That's a big Nidoran today. Come on, guys. Won't one of you be blue? I want to live in a blue world. Jesus, there. Super mobile Pokemon. I caught him anyways. I forgot to get a clip of me hatching that other spear. It really ain't there now, I don't think. Unless I did that Saturday? No, because I was playing Stardew Valley. I did that Wednesday, I think. I don't know if we've got the new spawn in. Oh. Another Nidoran. Hate it when that happens. So many Nidoran, but none of you are the right color. Nidoran-sized Nidoran. Excuse me. Nice. Happy late birthday, Poplio. Not bad. I'm trying to catch Nidoran. Let's see, 18 plus 16. I need one more. Okay. And having no luck so far. Plenty of them spawning in, just none of them want to be blue, which I guess is understandable. Also, allergy season has got my throat all sorts of gunky. Thank you. Apparently I'm gonna need it for this one. It's being a little stubborn. The female Nidoran was... I got both female Nidoran in 2 days, which was a bit of luck on my part when it comes to Let's Go. Not having as much luck with the male Nidoran, sadly. Like in the anime and stuff, Nidoran would be Pokeball breakers just because if you're throwing a Pokeball at its head, you're hitting its horn. Okay, let's catch this dude before he despawns. I love it when it ended with one female Nidoran just squished in with all the boys. There's another fellow. Getting a good streak of guys this time. Really am just getting all the guys. Of course, this will happen, and then my spawn numbers for males will decrease for like 4 or 5 minutes. Come on, seriously, one of you guys don't want to be blue yet? Come on, I'm halfway to odds. About, I think. Actually, I might be a little over halfway to odds. I don't... What is this? 312? Something like that? Yeah, you're tiny and fierce. Right color, wrong gender. So if any of you guys ever been tempted to just buy a bunch of like those little $2 plastic party cups from like Walmart or the dollar store? Because I've been really tempted. I'm not saying like go through and buy 6 Pokemon cups or anything, but just kind of dig through and get me like a Pokemon cup, a Minecraft cup. What else other than Pokemon and Minecraft do I play that's big enough? I don't think they do Kingdom Hearts. You'd probably find a Spider-Man cup there. You just dig through the kids' cup and find you a bunch of fun plastic cups to carry around. Get this dude. We'll pop over and get the one on the other side of the screen, and then we'll get the one in the grass, assuming we're not interrupted by shiny. I get a feeling it won't be a problem. I probably won't be. Can I walk through that bush? Couldn't remember if they were like collidable objects or not. Because they sure are in real life. Oh look, something that's not a Nidoran. Haha, I caught you mid-jump. I do so enjoy doing that. This is my last male Nidoran here. So I think my main count is off by 1 or 2. Let me see here in a second. 1, 2. No, okay, it's good. Because I broke a chain yesterday on 16. So long as my on-screen count is 16 above whatever my game count is, I know it's correct. Now I want to go look at those plastic party cups whenever I go to the store later. I don't think I have another male one spawned down here. Right now it's just all rats and one female. Oh, there we go. There's a boy. About to call him a tiny boy, but I guess he's a regular sized boy. There's me another one. There we go. Not perfect, but we got it. Okay, for a second I thought the music had stopped. It's like, no, I have this video on loop. It should be okay. Get the dude up here, then we'll go for the lower one. Been watching a bunch of those little like comic book short summaries or whatever, and Jesus Christ, I didn't realize how wild some of the like DC stuff was. Like, I knew some of it was kind of insane because I have a friend who's majorly into the Batman stuff right now, or the Jason Todd stuff. Damien, she's into the like the Damian Wayne stuff. I don't remember which particular bat that is. I'm sorry. But some of the storylines, it's like, this is horrible. I mean, it's interesting, but it's like, guys, what the heck? Of course, I do the same thing with Marvel comics. Watch a summary earlier. It's like, yes, Thor's hammer is killing everybody because it was mad. He left it in the sun, and it's like, what? Like, okay, man. Okay, guys, where's my Spider-Man, next Spider-Man comic book where Miles and Peter try and go out and have lunch again and get, like, ambushed by, I don't know, alien penguins from space or something. God, I can just remember deep in the emo days when literally every issue they put out had like every fan going, what the heck, at this point we would gladly read a comic about these characters eating a sandwich. Stop with the angst and the death and the pain and give everybody a break for three issues. A comic shop around here so I can try and work my way through the Miles Morales annuals. is it just birds galore? Someone call, what is it, Alfred Hitchcock? He's the dude who produced Birds, isn't he? Alfred Hitchcock? Or wrote it? No, it was a book before it was a movie. Look, I've never actually read the entirety of it. I've seen a little bit of it in like one of those reduced, here we're gonna give you half a chapter thing they do in like literature books sometimes. And then of course, you know, we watched the movie. Weird little movie. I think one of my favorite movies, watching a movie in school when it wasn't a movie just to like occupy your attention for an hour because you had a substitute, was when we watched Gattaca in biology. Because we had a worksheet one day and I had a friend who drew a little stick figure with a wheelchair at the bottom of a helix. And she's like, poor dude. And she gave him a little thought bubble and the teacher put a LOL next to it more or less, and she's like, she goes, I shouldn't laugh, but this is funny. Of course, this was also in high school, so we were allowed to be a little bit more grim with our humor. I need to despawn the Stooges so I can get a Nidoran here. We'll give it another moment, and if the next thing that spawns in isn't a male Nidoran, we'll go, we'll make a big loop and clear out the, Spearow. Or, you know, I'll just run head first into the Rattata like I usually do. Alright, let's despawn some of these guys. Usually doing this is enough to get a few of them to go away. Yeah, there we go. Much better. She's still snoozing behind me. Just snoring away. There we go, there's me a boy. Ding! Guys, I don't know if Bob's coming back. In one of those days where just like all my lovelies pop in to say hi. Haven't seen Kyogre in a long time. Or Abercrombie. Or the Nintendo person. I don't quite remember their name. I see so many different Nintendo names. So any of the Jameses or the Jeremiahs or just the J. So many people with J names in chat. Excuse me, I had to turn into a largemouth bass for a second. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, baby. You gotta get that time literally, like just right to catch him when he hops over your Pokeball. So many angry birds. Oh, there we go. There's me, a boy. I don't think I'm gonna go to quite to 300 today. Might do 275 or so. I've not been streaming for 3 hours and half of forever. I just don't seem to have the oomph for it. I'm kind of hoping that if I take a break week after next, that might get me back into streaming for 3 hours at a time again. Ooh, excuse me. And I was saying week after next for if I don't get, for when I don't get all the shiny Nidorans today or tomorrow. Because I figure I might get lucky and get one today or tomorrow. Might get lucky and get one today and one tomorrow, or maybe two tomorrow. But I don't think I'm gonna have all three come end of stream tomorrow if I do stream. Because there might be stuff going on tomorrow. I don't know. I'm blue. Right shade, wrong wrong gender. Guys, I don't do well with music lyrics unless I'm generally listening to the songs. I'm not gonna sit here and sing I'm blue in hopes that it will summon my blue male Nidoran. That didn't work. Oh! I have a fellow down here. I hadn't realized. Ding! I'm probably going to run into the female immediately after this. Excuse me. so I forgot to count that one. Oh, another female. Swear if I end up with a shiny female Nidoran before I get a shiny male, I'm just gonna quit for the day. Haha, I tricked him! Shut up and let me get one up on these digital animals. Yeah, there wasn't no getting away from that one. We were too close. Sorry, honey. I should have seen that coming. Uh-oh, I was about to say, having a moment where I'm going to get everything other than, but no, I did actually get a male Nidoran. Nice. Well then. Just all the Nidorans. I need to make a loop here in a moment. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. 2. Okay. Nice. Stubborn little thing. His vocal makes me think of SpongeBob. The little. Well, come here, big boy. Hold still, big boy. Really? Another Dragonite? Alright, let's clear these guys out real fast. Hi, fellow. I'd catch you, but I'm catching over here. I'm sorry. Lovely. That worked out. Hi, little lady. Got me another fella. He's not a shiny fella though, sadly. Oh, there's another. Mid-air capture. Lovely. A little cloudy today. Well, I just ran right into him, didn't I? Still gonna laugh every time I think of that day I accidentally threw my Joy-Con at the TV and just everything freaked out after I did it. Like the entirety of my stream just flipped out. We started going all pixelated and laggy, and the connection went screwy between my capture card and my Switch, so I couldn't do anything. Alright, I'll do a few more. Okay. One of these days I'm gonna do this and it's gonna be the shiny I run into. I have a very sudden and kind of dumb desire to nickname a pet Candle. I don't know where it came from, but it just popped into my head. Gonna nickname a pet Candle. Sounds like a cat name. And Pin, we're gonna rename you Candle. He don't care. He's laying on the bed curled up. Because I'm one of those people, I have half a dozen nicknames for the animals. I mean, I call Stella, Dingbat and Goober and stuff when she's being silly, and I call her Mama. Refer to her as Sister when I'm talking to Pin. Let's go let your sister in. He looks like an arrow. Forgot you could do that. I'd do a few more. 75 was just the number I wanted to reach today. That put me at about 150 encounters. Might go up to 175 or so on this one, because it's only 17 more Pokemon. Or heck, maybe I will get to 300 on the main counter, not the one in game. You're wanting to go numb. So is that my wrist popping? Or me dunking the, probably hitting the keyboard with the jacket. Hi, Spearow. Go, here's me another boy. You know, I find it funny that the male and female signs are still incorporated in their physical names. When now, you know, with every Pokemon except for some being gendered, you could literally just not do it anymore. They could literally just be the regular Nidorans, because they are technically a gender difference between them. I've been thinking about maybe doing my Let's Go playthrough just for fun. It's like a rainbow team run. I mean, you can't technically get all 7 colors of the rainbow, but you can get close enough. I told you I'd run into a shiny before I could actually see it was a shiny. Alright, 200. This is encounter 281, but 280. Oh, he is a very handsome little lad. He does look very nice. I was thinking it'll prep a female, but nope, it's a male. Alright. I will actually probably call that a day here. Because then I can start hunting for the one to evolve into a Nidorino fresh tomorrow or Monday. Need to empty out some Nidoran, guys. You go here. Now I don't need to add you to party. I want to move you here. Alright. So that will be it for today. I will be... should be streaming tomorrow. It all just depends on if we go up to the trailer to neaten and straighten a little bit. I don't know if we will, or if he wants to wait another week so he can go poke around the woods for mushrooms. So I will see you guys either tomorrow or I will see you guys Monday. And we will continue this hunt so I can get my second Nidoran for Nidorino. I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.